How do I look? Tired? You can see what's happening in my face. Well, that is absolutely nothing compared with the happiness and the excitement that I have for the Riyadh season WBC Boxing Grand Prix. What an experience it was to be there for phase one. The unexpected, with hundreds of people traveling from all over the world, the bookings, the visas, the hotels, the transportation, logistics, the arena, the medical clearance of 128 fighters, the licensing of 128 fighters, insurance forms, distribution of uniforms, of gloves. There's so many things that my absolute great sensational team performed. It was a WBC team together with the Middle East Professional Boxing Commission team, together with Dr. Neil Scott from NAS and his team, with VADA for the Clean Boxing Program and their team, with CELA, the local logistics, and there's so many things they perform, and their team, with the Zone, who was the producer and the absolute producer of everything behind, with great commentators. We had an A-team commentators with a great Tom Triver on the microphone as MC. And I could go on with so many groups and people that participated, but my deep gratitude goes to His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, to Dr. Rakan and Ali for trusting the WBC in putting together what was the dream of my father many years ago, a professional boxing World Cup. We had 128 fighters, 42 different countries, 4 weight categories. We had referees, judges, inspectors, medical services, and all the great performance of everyone working together, which turned out to be an unbelievable. If you have not seen it, you can watch it on the Zone. You can see every day the whole 16 fights. We got 16 fights, 6 rounders every day. Or you can watch fight by fight or just a recap of the day by each division. What I have as memory, when that final fight finished, everybody everybody exploded in joy. Everybody got in the ring, hug each other, laughter, crying, celebrating. 4 days of virtually non-sleep, 12 hours journeys to sanctioned fights. It was just unbelievable. But to see the fighters with that reaction, with that performance, with that will to win, to see the tears of the losers, to see the tears and celebration of the winners who understood that they had made it. I come back and I have a few memories and echoes from the Grand Prix. Number one, it's a kid from Mexico. He fought his heart out. He won a unanimous decision. He won the ability to go and proceed to phase 2. When he went to the dressing room, he saw his hand and it was completely swollen, completely, absolutely something that very few times you have seen. He flew back to Mexico. He had surgery from a broken hand, and he will not be able to continue in the tournament, at least on the next phase. He could eventually turn up as an alternate, but I find it difficult because he was such a complicated injury. That is one of the echoes. The second one, Hamdam, coming from Australia. Jeff Fenech, the greatest Australian champion in history, in his corner. He comes out, very tough, complicated fight, to see at the end of the second round a reaction that put everyone on notice. He had turned his ligament, the bicep completely ruptured and came all the way up. As he was in absolute pain and agony, the corner was ready to stop the fight, and he pleaded with Jeff Fenech and his team not to do so. He came out, valiantly fought 4 rounds with only one arm, with the right hand, and won an unanimous decision. What a warrior, what a heart. Unfortunately, same scenario. It will be difficult that he participates in the rest of the tournament because of this injury. Another great story that I have echoes from Riyadh Grand Prix is a story of a young, very poor kid from Colombia. He arrives back home from winning his first fight in the tournament. Utrias comes home, and he comes as a hero. He's received by a truck that puts him through a parade of fans, of families going out, of friends receiving him as he had won a world championship. He proudly showed his Riyadh season medal that he had won on first stage, and he's getting ready to come back in June and try to advance to August, October, and the grand finale on December. There are so many stories that I could share. I'm going to leave them for the next episode. But all I can say is that boxing is a unique sport. It is the most beautiful sport in which the emotions, in which the sacrifice, the fair play, the humanity that everyone shows is exemplary. Only if life was like boxing is, we would be in a different world. Boxing is the best. I'm very proud to belong to this great sport and to have the opportunity to meet so many people, so many passionate members of the boxing community from all over the world. My name is Mauricio Sulaimán. I hope you enjoyed this WBC Boxcast, and I will see you in the next one.